Is up, everyone? Once again, Mark from the Rain City Gamers, also known as Seamount for Life. Welcome to another Tuesday night TGC Tours, the Golf Club 2019 stream. I actually have been demoted on tour, so I was kind of hanging on by a thread on the Euro Tour, and unfortunately I missed another cut last week. So we're actually down on the web.com tour, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting a fresh start and playing some better golf. So we'll get going today, hopefully make a cut. As always, bring your drinks. Cheers. We drink to just about everything here, so please join along. Mr. Paps is already here. Good to see you. It's been a long time. Appreciate you stopping by. What's up, Cappy? What's up, Underdog? Everyone's here on this fine Tuesday. Let's dive on in. South Georgia Classic at Killarney G&CC. I did fiddle with my settings again. I just went back to the basics, so I'm hopeful that we have a better stream this time, since last week was a bit of a grind with some of the choppiness. Yeah, ready for some eagles, Mr. Paps. Shot glasses are ready as well. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, that's not a good way to start. I'm surprised I went so far left. That was a sip. That's right. I got to earn my shot. Unholy one. What's up, man? I got a little worried about that one. I was just trying to get it out of there. Oof. Tough lie here. Yeah, Mr. Vinegar. Hopefully I'll be back in due time. Yikes. A shot putt right off the gate here. Oh, well, it didn't really break. Well, bummer. Bogey to start things. All right, let's get that back right here. That was smashed. Oh my God, really? What's up, Hunter Ham? Welcome. Good to see you. I just got robbed. Unreal. Hope everyone's week started off great. Yeah, I was a little fast coming through. I should be okay, though. All right, so we're what do we got here? 120. Hey, what's up, Eric? Good to see you. I'm going golfing tomorrow. Nice. You set the bar low. Eric, you're making me blush, man. That's a good swing here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's not good. I feel like the wind did not help that at all. Yikes. Also, that kick I got off that hill didn't help either. I mean, it could have bounced forward maybe instead of 90 degrees left. 24, 25, 26, 82. Hmm. This doesn't feel like it's going to break much. There we go. Take my par. Producing his podcast. Eric, how you feeling about the old Russell Wilson extension, huh? Let's get your take on it. I know it's got to be a podcast topic, right? Tiger winning the Masters. So good. That was probably some of the best golf I've watched, just entertainment-wise. The best 2-3 hours of golf I've watched in a long, long time. That was pretty awesome. Whatever, unholy one. It was a necessary evil. I hear you. Trust me, man. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I've been talking about it all week, really. I mean, you can't get rid of him, right? Like, you can't get rid of a quarterback in the quarterback-driven league. You know what I mean? What were they going to do? Let him walk? Trade him for picks? I mean, the guy's 30. You're going to watch him go to some other team and win a Super Bowl or, like, go to the playoffs for the next 5 years? No chance. But at the same time, does he hurt your roster by having such a high cap number? Of course. But, I mean, like, what are they supposed to do? Oh, that's nice. It's nice that they had that. I got spin out of that. That was good. I almost all the way fully lofted that fucking lob wedge, and it didn't even stop. This game is so dumb. I don't have enough time on Holy One. I mean, really? Come on, bro. The guy's a perennial all-pro quarterback / MVP candidate every year he steps on the field. He does everything that they need him to do. He does everything right. Everyone in the league would want him as their quarterback, minus maybe 2 or 3 teams. I mean, I can't even believe he would even say something like that. He probably gives 4 wins a year to the Seahawks. I mean, 2 years ago, they went 9-7 with one of the worst teams I've ever watched play football, and they were 3 missed kicks from going 13-3. And they probably had a 5-win team with talent. I mean, it's not a guarantee anybody makes a run. I mean, what all you're trying to do is give yourself the best chance, you know? Like what's the better chance that you trade an all-pro quarterback and then you try to get somebody in the draft so then that way you can spend money on guys that you hope are good? Like this idea that the unknown quantity is more valuable than the known quantity in football will forever baffle me. Like people want to give up guys for like second round picks because they might choose somebody who might be better. Like I don't understand. I understand that, like, again, 35 million's a lot. I'd rather have him sign for 25. You know, I mean, I get that. But like, what were they supposed to do? Let him walk? Get rid of him? Get somebody in the draft and then act like they're gonna go spend money that guys are gonna not get hurt that they spend money on, or these guys aren't gonna actually play up to their contract? I mean, regardless of what they do, you still have to draft well, and you still have to catch a few guys on contract years, and you have to get some injury luck. That's basically what it is. So I'd rather have them play their odds with a quarterback they can trust, that can win them games, that can win them playoff games, over trying to build a roster and then being like, okay, now we have this roster, let's go find our quarterback, which is 90% of the fucking league. I mean, trust me, I listen to sports radio every day in Phoenix, and for the last 5 years, you know what they haven't had? A fucking quarterback. I mean, again, if you want to argue over 30 million versus 35 million, I've said the same thing. I tweeted it out actually the other day. I was like, I don't understand football players who insist on being the highest paid player in their position when it directly impacts the rest of the team. I mean, what can't you buy at 30 million a year that you can buy at 35 million a year? I mean, look at Brady. And again, Brady's also got paid too. I mean, this guy's like 55 years old. So the last 4, 5, 6 years of his football career has been at a discount. And that's awesome. And that would be great if everybody thought that way. But to expect people to do that, or to, like, I don't know, act like because somebody signed a big contract, it's a bad move because they might be able to sign 5 other people that may or may not be very good. Like, when's the last time somebody went out in free agency and spent money and won anything? The Rams sure as fuck didn't do it. The Redskins never did it in the 2000s when they did it every fucking year. Like, somebody show me stats where having salary cap space equals winning Super Bowls. Like, I haven't seen that either. Now, can it sometimes cost you players? Can you not maybe extend someone? Like, look, they may have to trade Frank Clark away now because of it, and that sucks. And like I said, I kind of understand that side of it. But can we stop acting like this completely makes them not competitive? Or that they somehow won't be able to compete because their quarterback makes more money now? That was smashed. Yeah, they also made a trade and got with the best defensive player in the league. And here's the other thing, Rody, they may not have a good enough quarterback. So then what? You know what I mean? Like, I just, again, you pick your poison. It sucks to pay money. Agreed, 100%. I would rather Russell Wilson make 15 million a year, and then they can sign ET, and they can sign Frank Clark, and they can keep all these guys around. But that's just not football right now. It isn't. It is not. And all these other teams are going to run into the same problem. Jared Goff's going to want his money. Patrick Mahomes is going to want his money. You know what I mean? Like, This isn't a Seahawks problem. And do you think the Chiefs are going to let Patrick Mahomes walk? No. Fuck no. Like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people overanalyze that sort of shit. Ah. The bottom line is every year they have Russell Wilson, they're a playoff team. And the only question is, can they win playoff games and can they make a Super Bowl and can they win a Super Bowl? And that's just going to be determined by drafting, right? Like, if they draft well, the answer is yes. If they don't draft well, the answer is no. But what you don't want to have happen is get rid of a guy, get extra draft picks, still draft poorly, and then you're stuck with nothing. Get in. Oh, man. Close. Gruden wins a title in the next 5 years? Absolutely not. You want to know why? Because Tom Cable is one of the worst coaches in the NFL, and as long as he is in that building, their offensive line will be fucking atrocious. Atrocious. And that means they will not win a title. Yeah, that's right. Every team has to kind of rebuild and go. I mean, again, you can probably go back and watch a stream of mine last June, July, August. I thought the Seahawks were going to be terrible this year. I thought they were going to win 5 games. I thought it was going to be a rebuilding year. They were going to have a top 15, 10 pick somewhere in there. That's what I thought going into the season. I had those expectations, and obviously I was completely wrong. I mean, they went 10-6, and probably should have beat the Cowboys had they maybe had a little bit better game plan against them. So, I don't know. Who knows? The NFL is such a crazy thing to predict. Everyone's on the Browns jock right now. They just as easily could go 8-8 next year. I don't want them to. I would love the Browns to be good. Yeah, that Antonio Brown thing rubs me the wrong way, man. That guy. That the last 3 months for him, like, I didn't really mind him. I didn't love him or anything, but like, he was really good and I didn't have any problems with him. But the last couple months with him, I think he's just a complete fucking idiot. Complete idiot. Oh man, I'm just burning the edges, guys. Burning them. Well, of course, yeah. I mean, again, when Wilson signed his extension 3 or 4 years ago, after his rookie deal ended, he was the number 2 highest paid quarterback at $22 million a year, and everybody freaked out about it. I would say he earned that money in those 4 or 5 years. Now he's the 12th highest paid until today, obviously. 12th highest paid. So in the span of 4 years, he went from being the second highest paid to the 12th highest paid. And that was after a rookie contract where he was getting paid nothing, basically, and he won a Super Bowl and probably should have won a second. But you're right. It's just next man up. So whoever the next guy is, Mahomes or whoever it's going to be, I haven't seen who's coming up, but they're going to be the highest paid, and then the next person's going to be the highest paid. That's just how it works. And these exact same conversations are going to go on. I can tell you right now, I am tickled that my team spent that money on Russell Wilson and not on Kirk Cousins. Right? I mean, I would say unanimously people would agree with that. Kirk Cousins was what, 32 million, 33 million a year? He won you a fantasy championship? He was on my team this year. He was fucking awful. I think he lost me my playoff game because that was the game they decided to be balanced. Even though all year long they should have been balanced. That whole thing was a mess. And I don't know how the wind's going to do on this one. Oh, it's still really short. God damn. Dallas is in an awkward position with Dak. B player expecting A+ money. Rode a rookie contract the last few years. They can't deny payday. Great job. 100%, right? So think about it. Think about these guys that got paid, right? Or is going to get paid. Dak, he doesn't deserve that money. Come on. But what are they going to do? Not pay him? You know what I mean? Look at what's the guys for the Bengals? That guy is just good enough to be given a contract and not be cut. Dalton, I mean, or even like look at what Flacco did too. Same thing. Like the guy had a hot 5 games in the playoffs and won him a Super Bowl, and then took $100 million contract and ran himself in the ground. He was awful. So I mean, I don't know. People can say what they want, and they can. I can't necessarily argue with the fact that I would have liked for him to sign for less per year, but I mean, it's just not how it works. It's not what the game is right now, and I'll take my money. There's only a handful of quarterbacks that I would give that money to, and they all pretty much have it right now. And the ones that are going to, like your Mahomeses and even Carson Wentz, let's be honest, what the fuck has that guy done? People throw him around like he's really good. Okay, hasn't played a playoff game, hasn't won a playoff game, hasn't won Super Bowl, hasn't done anything that Foles did. Was he good while he was healthy? Of course. But I've also seen Robert Griffin III be really good for a year too. So like, how about we wait on Carson Wentz? That guy may never finish a season for all we know. This is a shot putt for sure. Wow, I went dead straight. Yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson leaving Seattle would have been a big problem. The funny part was all the rumors were about him wanting to be in New York and wanting to leave, and Ciara wanted to leave, and all this other shit. And like the number one thing was that he wanted to stay. So much so that they gave him a no trade clause, and that was one of the negotiating chips. So that just shows you, and I'm sure a lot of that's kind of leaked out for negotiating purposes, right? Like some of that's leaked with a purpose by even his agent may have leaked that. You know what I mean? Like I get that, but it's just funny how it all kind of boils back down to he wanted to stay, he got the money he wanted, and here we go. We got him for 4 years, 5 years. Hopefully we can win a Super Bowl between now and then. If not, then what do you do? But it's not going to be because you don't have a good quarterback. Can we just stop talking about Kaepernick? I mean, we're going to be 10 years from now and somebody's going to get hurt in week 10 and people are going to be like, well, if Kaepernick was there, they'd put him in. I mean, what are we going on? 3 years without Kaepernick playing? He was fucking awful anyway. His last 2 years he was in the league. God. And I get it. I mean, there's a few guys that he could start over. I'm not saying that. Or he at least is good enough to be a backup. But this isn't some slam dunk guy that would just walk in and be good. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? I'm stoked for re-signing. Oh, yeah, because if he would have gone, as rumored, gone to the Giants, yeah. That's not good for a Cowboys fan, that's for sure. I haven't been able to. The wind's been throwing me off this round so far. I guess I should probably pay attention since I'm +4. Yeah. Thanks, Dwayne. You dick. 10.5, 11, 12, 44, 46. Nope. Man. I barely hit that ball, too. I'm surprised this is on the web. This course is on web, by the way. I thought I was going to have an easier course to play on. I thought from going to Euro to web that it actually would be an easier course. I mean, does every tour have to play U.S. Open courses, or is that just like a part of it? Come on, be close. Be close. Hey, what's up, JW Texan? Plus 48 this week. You'll never beat me. Go in. Boom. Finally, I got a birdie. I haven't drank all fucking night. I've been ranting. Cheers. Oh, he streamed my round. Okay, well, you know what I'll probably do then? I'll probably play. I didn't know if he wanted to stream together or play together, so I was gonna maybe hold off. But I'll probably play after I get past 2 rounds here. I'll probably play that 3rd round against him. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, man. Kick right. Nice. It's 176. I like this. I'm good with this. Come on, be close. Get up that hill. Damn it. I've been really, really unlucky with some of these too. Like these tiers I've just barely missed. Ha. People started giving me bits for birdies because I used to be good. And they didn't want to because it would cost too much money. But now they're like, ah, well, there's 1 birdie per 18, so I can get bits. see here. Oh, what do we have here? Cappy, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Look at that. 6 straight months for Cappy. Cheers. I know what Cappy wants right now. Cappy, you want a celebratory shot, don't you? I'd say you earned it. But I just realized that my shot glasses are downstairs because we had them in the dishwasher. So I will be right back with a celebratory shot for Cappy. All right, guys? All right, we're back. Some shots. What did I miss? Luckbox, also a sub. Man. Thank you, Luckbox. I appreciate you, man. 2 shots? All right, it's happening. I got this cool Seattle shot glass, too. I'll kind of put it up in the camera so you can kind of see it here. Oh, wait. There we go. It's pretty cool. Firm handshakes from Mr. Paps. All right, here we go. Shot number 1 for Cappy. Whew. Here we go. Ooh, yikes. And shot number 2. All right. Cheers, Luckbox. I appreciate you, man. Whew. I'm not going to do that for every sub. I'm just letting you guys know, because that could get dangerous. I do have veto power on that. But I felt like with how shitty this round's going, it made sense tonight. We do need some eagles. I agree. Make sure you throw the joystick around or in other streams. Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Eric. Am I working tomorrow? Yes. All right, let's see here. We're 58, I think, is this. 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, 57. Let's take a look at this. Oh, so close. So close. Cardinal Puff Puff in the house. I like it. Well, thank you, Eric. I mean, you can still do it if you want, obviously, but I might get into trouble if I'm taking shots for subs. Not that I get a ton of subs, but I might get a little dicey. Get in. All right, there we go. Nice little par. That's what PTO is for. That's true. I have 3 trips planned in the, well, July, August. I have 2. So I have about 4 or 5 days I already have to take off. Not really trips, just kind of weekend things I'm doing. Got a wedding I got to go to. I'm actually hoping that I can make it up to PAX West this year. Up to PAX in Seattle at the end of August. It's basically Labor Day weekend. I have plane tickets already purchased. And I've been wanting to go forever, and for some reason I've never been, even though I have tons of friends and family up there. I just need to make it up there. I just never get around to doing it. But I want to go to PAX this year. I think that'd be fun. Eric's thing. It's amazing. All right. I actually probably need to, I got to make a couple more emotes since they're letting non-partners do it. So maybe I'll do like a shot glass or like the cheers. I think either cheers or a shot glass would make the most sense, huh? For another emote. That'd be pretty cool to have everybody be able to throw a cheers up or shots, little shot logo. Go in. Boom. Birdie time. Cheers. What is PAX? It's the Penny Arcade Expo is what it stands for. It's PAX. And they have, I think they have 3 every year. They might have a 4th, but I know they have 3. They have PAX South, PAX East, and PAX West, which is known as PAX Prime, which is in Seattle. They might have another one, but those are the 3 that I know about. And it's just it's a video game expo. It's kind of like a mini E3, basically. Get over the bunker. Ah, I guess I should have known better. But they've had it up in Seattle for years and years and years, and I have no excuses as to why I've never been to it. Because obviously I'm into video games, and I'm from Seattle. But there's been a few years where I just couldn't make it work. Like about 2-3 years ago, I had tickets and everything. A buddy of mine was gonna, we're gonna go with his friends, and we had it all set up. And then something happened. I forgot what it was. I don't remember exactly the circumstances, but I just ended up not being able to buy a ticket, plane ticket. Oh my God. I can't figure out the wind. Four and a half, 5, 6, 15, 40. Okay. Why did that feel like that went way farther left off my club face than it deserved to go? All right, Eric. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you so much for the bits as well. Cheers, my friend. All right, we're down 208. Ah, thought I'd maybe get a better bounce than that. Shoot, thought I'd get a better bounce than that. Oh, why did that went so far? Oh, JW Texan, thanks for the bit. Should go in. Boom. Great putt there. One whole bit. That's right, man. One is better than none, man. Hard-earned bit. It does get you into second place. That's right. Every bit is appreciated. All right, let's knock this close. We're up 5, almost 6. 145, wind at my back. Ah, it's going to bounce right. Annoying. Thank you, Ketcherman. Good to see you. How did Quiplash go last night? I promise one of these nights I'll be able to make it to it. One of these nights, man. Good to see you. Get me that number 1. There it is. You just took it. You took it until Panda sees it. She won't be having that. I feel like every single fucking green has a goddamn tier to it. Every single green, man. Really? Rumor is there might be a new Quiplash. Nice. I hope so. Is there a max level? The penguin? The BA penguin? I'm not sure how I say that. What do you mean by is there a max level? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh my god. It's gonna go down the hill. They did update the prompts though. The last patch. Nice. Hey! The ball goes in the hole sometimes. The leveling up to get currency and 2 free items. Yeah, I'm not even really sure in this game. I play in societies 99% of the time. I'm not sure even what you're talking about. I barely played the career mode. I don't really play match play. So I can't even answer the question. Maybe somebody in the chat can, but unfortunately, I am not one of those people. Here I thought the web tour would actually be a little bit easier course, be able to play a bit better, maybe have a better chance of competing. Nope. The web, they're just all PGA tours. That's all they are. Every single one is a PGA tour. Bonk. What is Quiplash? It's a pretty awesome game that's on the Jackbox mini games game that you can buy. And what's cool about it is you can play it 8 players. You can play it with your phone. If you're familiar with Jackbox, the Jackbox Party Pack, I think it's Jackbox 3, right? That it's on. But you can play on your phone or on computer, or there's various ways you can interact. Hey, what's up, G-Dog? Welcome to the shit show that is my stream. G-Dog, I had this understanding that I've been saying this all stream, that I thought going down to web would be good, but it's harder here. There's no such things as easier. Go in. Ah, there's no such thing. Oh, it's going to roll down the hill, watch. I've learned that in TGC Tours, everything is the US Open, no matter where you play. So. Ah. Oh, and thank you for the bits, G-Dog. I didn't even notice that. Cheers, my friend. +8. This course is really difficult, by the way. Which makes no sense. Why are there difficult courses on web? I don't get it. Like, go put those on PGA and Euro and whatever. Hey, what's up, Tim? Yeah, Timmy T's up here. There he is. He's much better than me, so you can probably watch his score and get a lot more out of it than watching my dumbass play this. I'm glad the wind affected that ball. That's right where I aimed it. How does the wind not take that? Oh, man. Go in. Hey, what? Is that a birdie? I don't even know what this is. What's even happening right now? Did my score go down 1? Oh, it was a par. Hey. Awesome. I shot an 80, by the way. There we go. On to round 2. But we're going to keep playing, because who gives a fuck? We're just here to play some golf. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably shoot like 15 under, Tim T, and then I just shot +8. Oh, of course, into the rough. Bogey number 1, yeah, of course you did. And I'll probably get some like, oh, sorry guys, we just wanted to see how this course played. Yeah, that's fine. Put it on fucking PGA Tour. Stop putting it on the goddamn web. Jesus Christ. yeah. Yeah, these greens are brutal. I mean, I wouldn't be, if you were to tell me, hey, Mark, never mind, this is actually the PGA course, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Nope, web. But yeah, that's just how TGC Tours rolls, man. That's it. That's just how they roll. Every tour, we're always qualifying for the U.S. Open. What? How does that not go in? Oh, I don't know who my scheduler is. I'm not sure. I think I've played the conservatory. Is the conservatory, is that one of the LiDAR courses? Nice. I feel like I've played it before. It's one of the LiDAR ones, right? Am I right to say that? Isn't it one of the first like LiDAR ones? Oh, it's not a LiDAR course. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I haven't played it. So here's one thing I hope happens in TGC 2020. I hope they fix this whole idea that different shot types get affected by the wind differently. Because I just hit a pitch shot, barely moved, and it's like a 15-mile-an-hour wind from right to left. It was directly right to left, 12 mile an hour, whatever the fucking thing is. It's half full, and it didn't even push it from right to left. Had I hit a standard shot there, it would have moved 20 yards right to left. And let's just remember that HB Studios plays this all the time, and they're okay with that shit. It's a joke. Has anybody even heard from HB Studios? Are they okay? Do they have a pulse? Has somebody gone to Nova Scotia and put a fucking mirror under their nose just to make sure they're alive? Because I don't think anyone's heard from them on the forums anywhere. It's embarrassing, man. They literally took off a muzzle, celebrated, and then put on another muzzle. Of course they did. They use mirrors to snort. There's Cappy. Like, watch how much this ball will get affected by the wind, and then understand that the last pitch I just hit was the same thing, and it barely moved. Are there physical copies of this in the PS4 yet? I believe so. I think in November is when the physical copies happened. So I would say yes, but I don't know why you'd buy physical unless you're like in Europe or something. I believe they're available though, just to give you the short answer. But I don't know. I haven't bought a disc in 3 years. I think the last disc I bought, look how much this is going right to left. I think the last disc I bought, why are there 2 fucking holes? Was Drive Club. I think I bought Drive Club like 2014, 2015. Because it was on sale. I got it for $30 off Amazon, and I was like, "This is a great game." Actually, I love Drive Club. It's amazing. But look at this. This is a web course, by the way. I mean, I'm not even gonna look at. Actually, you know what? I am gonna look at this. Because if I make this, I might just stop my stream and rip my pants off. We're up 50, 20, 75. I mean, I can't even hit this. I mean, what? This is a max. This is such a shit show course. I don't know, man. Sometimes I love TGC Tours, but I mean, get your fucking shit together sometimes. Like, it's not hard. There's millions of courses you can pick to play on. Why do you pick shitty ones? I don't understand. It drives me nuts. Yeah, whatever. I know I can probably chip it, but I mean, does the course designer have like blackmail photos or something? Like, I don't understand. It's terrible. I 100% agree. An IRA operative. Come on, be close. Give me a hop or something. Can I get a break? So I feel the same way when I go to weddings and the DJ plays terrible music. And I'm like, how? How do you play bad music? There are hundreds of thousands of songs that you can play and pick from. And 5% of them are really good. And yet you choose to play the other 95% that are fucking terrible. That's how I feel when bad courses get chosen to play. I mean, there's easily 500 plus courses to pick from that are really good, but yet here we are playing this. And I know somebody's going to tell me, "Hey Mark, you have time, why don't you ranger, why don't you pick courses?" I don't want to, so I'm just going to complain about it. Death metal fucking Mozart. You know what? Death metal Mozart's here. I'm going to take a shot. Death metal, your presence is appreciated. Here we go. Cheers, man. It's good to see you. It's been too long. Ooh, man, that one burned a little bit. Whew. Illegal pins. I mean, you're speaking my language right now, Tim T, man. I've been harping on this forever. I get so much flack for complaining about courses. And look, it's free. They run the site for free. You know, I never hate anything on TGC Tours. Like, I fucking love those guys. All of them, Doily and everybody. But, like, for feedback purposes, I don't get it. I don't understand how it's so hard to pick good courses. Just taking shots at Captain. It's right here. The lady bought me a bottle of Captain because I was almost out. So there we go. All they want to hear is how good their courses are and how well everything's done. I'm not going to get into the politics and stuff. I mean, people watch my streams enough to know how I feel. I have feedback. I've said it before, but, you know, I mean, for the most part, and 90% of it is amazing. And I will always vouch for TGC Tours. But there are some items that I have feedback on. I've been on here. Doily and I have talked about it. You know, one of them is courses. One of them is, I've talked many times about how, like, I'll play a course for 9 holes and be like, this course is not fit for tour. It's got terrible pins. It has TGC1 gameplay. And then I get thrown under the fucking bus for it. So I already gave you 3 shots, Cappy. Should go up this hill and roll back. Roll back. Yeah, G-Dog, I'm going to play next. Well, number one, it's way too hard to be on web. That's one thing I'll throw out. Number two, it's one of those courses that's like trying to be difficult, and so it is. You know, like I've made this comparison before with bartenders, right? Like you go to a club or you go to a restaurant. What's the easiest thing to do as a bartender? Get people drunk, right? You make a drink, you heavy-handed fill it, you put 5 shots in a drink with a little bit of Coke or whatever. It's really easy to get people drunk. What's not easy and what makes you a good bartender? When you can keep people at your restaurant or at your club. You give them enough so they get happy and tipsy and you keep them around, but you don't give them too much. You also don't skimp them because then they complain. They don't think they're getting enough. They don't buy more drinks. They think that they're getting shafted because they're spending $10 on something that doesn't have alcohol in it. A good bartender plays that line. And that's how I feel sometimes when I play some of these courses. Like, if you want to make a really difficult course and be just a complete fucking asshole, it's actually pretty easy to do. And there's honestly no skill involved. I could jump into the editor right now and make a fucking terribly hard course. What's difficult is playing and towing that line. You know what I mean? So, Cappy. Cappy's amazing. I feel like every single of these greens has a tier. I mean, I love 187 greens, but I don't think this course deserves 187 greens. There's already been a few pins on yellows. It's just dumb. But it mainly just funnels back to this probably shouldn't be on web. Of course you can, Tim T. Of course. Fucking do it. Oh, go in. Go in. Of course. That's pretty funny. over the bunkers. Bummer. That's all right. We'll get through these rounds, and then we'll get to the generational rounds. All right, let's make this onto the green, shall we? Look at that curve. Nice. Look at this. This should be good. Roll up the hill and then roll back. Roll back to the hole. Here it comes. That's for Eagle right there, guys. Clayton fucking Rascal, everybody. We have Death Metal Mozart here. We have Clayton Rascal here. This is a good Tuesday, you guys. Welcome. Oh. Oh, well, I'll take my bird. Cheers. This is a good course when it was built. It hasn't stood the test of time, though. When it was, let me guess, it was built TGC 1? Is that fair? Because that's kind of what it feels like. Super Nintendo. TGC 1 track, shocking. Yeah, of course it was. See, this is, I feel like I'm going to go on a rant right now. I have said this multiple times on streams. Can we please stop putting courses that were built for TGC 1 on TGC 2019? Can we please fucking stop this? These should all be discarded and never should be on tour. It doesn't make sense. This game is so different compared to fucking 4 years ago, 3 years ago on TGC 1. It makes no sense. These should never be eligible for any tour on fucking TGCTours. Can we please? I went on a rant 6 months ago about this. It doesn't make any sense. I get it. I mean, look. Magnolia National was made on #1, so I get that there's exceptions. This is not one of those. It's just not one of them. And I guarantee you there are a dozen courses that are more deserving than this TGC1 fucking reject course. Sorry. Like, God, it's not hard. It isn't difficult. I mean, you guys go on What's Going On every week, and you pick like 5 or 6 or 7 courses that are great, and we're stuck playing this nonsense. Yeah, I agree, Clayton. I just don't. It in my opinion, if it's a TGC1 course, it has to be special to make a tour. It has to be, and there's probably 10 courses that make sense, and the other 100 or so should just be automatically disqualified. Because there's no way that I make a course in TGC1 that applies to TGC 2019. There's no way. It doesn't make sense. And the edge cases, fair. There's a few here and there, I'm sure. But I bet you if you blocked every single TGC1 course, you would be better off. And even though that would block out a lot of really good courses, let's say 10 or 15, you would be better off. So as a rule of thumb, it probably makes sense. Go in. Boom. I have no idea what this is. Is it par? Is it birdie? Let's take a look. It was a birdie. Yes, we drink. Cheers. Death metal. Please chime in. The foursome that was behind you had time to play through. Hey, you know what? That's fine. I'm a courteous golfer. All right, let's hit this close. We're downhill to 188 into the wind. That's too long. I don't know. I don't have the club for this, but we're going to make it work. Come on, ball. Why is it left? It's going to be short. I figured it would be. Shoot. Some of those great major champion design courses will never see the tour. Yeah, I agree. 100%. And look, I'm gonna go back to this. TGC Tours, for the most part, free labor. These guys are like taking time out of their family time and free time to like help us play this for free. So I don't want to rag on them too much, but they can make life easier by just putting in a few like floors, you know? One of them is, hey, was this course made in TGC1? Yes. Okay, then it probably shouldn't be on tour. Are there exceptions? Okay, probably a handful, maybe 10. But for the most part, probably shouldn't be on tour. I think that's a pretty easy win there, you know? And it makes their life easier. You know it, Clayton. Clayton, speaking of ladies, how are things going with date number 4, 5, 6? I mean, where are we at with this? Last time I talked to you, you were on date number 3. So 100%, Tim T. I just said that. Sorry. But I just read it would make more sense if they didn't pick TGC1 courses. Look, G-Dog, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you that there are some ones that may be worthy. But like I said earlier, if they just put a disclaimer out and they were like, if this is originating in TGC1, it is probably not a good idea to put it on tour unless it is a known quantity, right? Like Arctic Furies courses, or there's a few exceptions, right? There are edge cases. I'm not making a blanket statement, but like, who made this, right? And look, I've played courses on the Euro Tour too. Back in like October and November and December, there were 2 or 3 courses in a few weeks that all originated in TGC1, and they were all fucking terrible. So I don't like necessarily disagree with you, but at the same time, like I just it's a completely different game right now. Go in. It's gonna lose steam. And it has nothing to do with the quality of the course, right? Like, you're going to probably exclude courses that are deserving because their quality is very high. But if it was made with a certain gameplay in mind, which this game is not TGC1, then it doesn't match what this game needs. Like this whole idea in TGC1. I mean, you used to be able to shoot it squares on the green. And we'll be okay, I think. Yeah, get down, kick right, kick right, kick right. Oh, this might be okay. Nice. All right, let's roll back around. All right, G-Dog. You're my boy. We're just having a good conversation right now, you know? Nothing but love. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Yeah, exactly, Unholy One. That's all I'm getting at. Wow, that broke a lot. Wow, that broke a lot. Joyless Bread. Is that a username? Because it probably should be. Oh yeah, triple bar lofting. I did it. You had to. I mean, at the end of TGC1, like, you had to exploit everything that you could, because that's how the courses were designed. The courses were designed knowing that you would fully loft a 3-iron and hit it into it. You know what I mean? Which obviously isn't a thing, and the tempo's a bigger problem, and it's a different game for the better, you know? There we go. Come on, get there. Ah, it's gonna be short. See, like, that is such a tough pitch from there. But on TGC1, you basically just stick that. I ran out of steam there. I mentioned this earlier, and I don't know if many of you are around yet. We've got 18 in the stream. Thank you for watching, by the way. I know I've been complaining a lot, but I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I say this every week. So thanks for stopping by and hanging out and spending some of your Tuesday/Wednesday with me. Cheers for you. But how awesome was it to watch Tiger Woods on Sunday? I mean, this is some of the best. Probably, I said this earlier to somebody else, but it was probably the best 2 to 3 hours of golf I've watched in 10 years. It was riveting. Rock Band went well. I didn't get many viewers, so that was kind of a bummer. I didn't have anyone actually request a song, which kind of sucked. Well, I take that back. There was a couple of requests, but not many. But it was fun. I had a really good time. I had a boom mic, which helped, so that'll help for future streams. Roll. I don't understand. I have. So I have a flop shot. I have a 30-yard club. I fully loft it. I hit it perfect, and it goes 31 yards and doesn't spin. I don't. I mean, I'm not really sure what to even say to that. What a broken fucking game this is at times. Like, I can't say it enough. I feel like a broken record. we're going to go back to this. Does HB Studios play their fucking game? Ever? Do they ever play their game? Because everything that I see says no, they don't. Especially on Masters Clubs. There's no way they play it. Because they would be fucking embarrassed. Ever been a fan of Tiger? I am. I'm a fan of Tiger. I mean, I think just the impact he has on the game. Like, I'm so much more interested when he is good. He doesn't have to always win, but when he's in contention, I care so much more about golf. And like this weekend, I just really wanted him to make that comeback. Just like I wanted him to, even though he won the Tour Championship, but then missed out on the FedEx Cup, like I'm rooting for him to come back, and I'm rooting for him to beat Jack Nicklaus's record. I'm hoping that he does. I had a 9-yard chip once, 72 heavy rough. Oh yeah, I have that every week. There's a lot of really good golfers. Xander is one of them. It's funny because I think some guy on ESPN said that Xander would be one that would be in contention, and he was right. So much more competitive right now than it was when Tiger was in his heyday. It's crazy. Yeah, boy, did he shit the bed, huh? DeChambeau. He made kids want to play golf. What I loved about this too with him was the people that he, inspired to play golf, got to actually experience like what it was like 15 years ago with Tiger. And I think that's really cool. Really, really cool. That's right. So Beth Page, and then Beth Page is the PGA, and then isn't Pebble Beach is the U.S. Open, right? Like he has a chance in both of those. Beth Page is tough though because it's such a long course that it'll be interesting to see how his body holds up over 4 rounds to hit the ball that long. I mean, not that the Masters and Augusta isn't demanding as well, but I feel like he'll be a little bit of a disadvantage at Bethpage right now with his age and his back. But Pebble Beach, he should be in the mix. I like the new schedule a lot. I always thought it was weird that they would play the Masters, which is arguably the most important major, first, and then they would take like 3 months off. They'd do the U.S. Open. They'd take another month off, and then they would play the British Open and the PGA like 4 weeks from each other. It just was odd. I think the cadence they have now, I think, is good. It's actually how it used to be, I guess. I didn't even realize this, but years ago, this is how it used to go. So. Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. But he did it, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So that's just what I'm wondering. I think he has a chance to. But if I had to put money down, I think he has a better chance of winning the Pebble Beach one than he does the Bethpage one. But I don't know. Who knows? He should be in both of them. He's already won it once there. But I know Bethpage is really long, so I'm not sure how that will hold up over time with him for 4 rounds. That's all. still short? Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, if it's chilly. But Bethpage, that's the PGA, right? So that's next month. So next month is Bethpage, and then 2 months is Pebble Beach. Am I right with that? Got it. Okay. And July's the British. Yeah, because it's basically every month now. So April's the Masters. May is the PGA. June is the U.S. Open. And then is it end of July is the British? And then August is. Oh no, I guess they're done. August will be the Tour Championship or whatever to end everything. Uh-oh. This might hit this tree. Oh, I got by it. Yeah, Labor Day. Okay. So that makes sense. So the Tour is the August event to end everything, and then that's the end of the playoffs, right? Right before the football starts. Yep. Cool. I need you, wind. This should be good. Kick right. Kick right. Yes. Oh, really? We're going to suddenly have spin? That broke a ton with barely any break. All right, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I think the schedule they have for the PGA right now is ideal. I think it'll be good. It'll keep it relevant for when it needs to be, especially if Tiger's in the hunt. That'll help the sport a lot. And I hope over the next maybe 4 or 5 years he's in the hunt, and then I think at that point he'll wane off. I mean, that could be 2 years too, but we'll see. NFL schedule does come out tomorrow. Always a good time to see. I always try to make it up for a game, so I always like to try to see what the schedule is and see when I'm going to the Cardinals game, Seahawks here, and then when I might make it up for a game. Tim T, thanks, man. As always, I know you're up super late on your end, so thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you hanging out. Cheers to you. All right, let's take a look here. 186. Wind at the back. See, I think that's too short. But the other one's probably too long. Let's do this. Come on, close. Be close, ball. Be close. Oh, it flew a lot. Hit this and come back. Come back. Yeah, it's going to be off. Damn. Go in. Oh, there we go. Birdie time. Cheers. We are back to even. What's up, Doily? I'm awful. This course is brutal, bro. Like, how is this a web course? You missed my rant earlier, Doily, and this is something you've heard before from me. But can we please stop putting courses on TGC Tours that were built for TGC1? Can we please stop doing this? And I know there's edge cases and there's some courses that are good and blah blah blah, as G-Dog said. I don't disagree with that. But I think a good foundation for picking courses is, did this course get built for TGC1? Okay, well, it probably won't make sense for right now. This is a course that, like, doesn't make sense for this game. I know, this is all I get. I don't even know why I give feedback anymore, because that's the answer I get. Okay, well, you can schedule it. Okay, fine. I don't want to. Fair enough. Done. I don't want to do it. I want nothing to do with it. I'm just giving feedback. That's fine. All right, 2 more holes. It's a par 4. I think in general, I just don't think courses that were built for TGC1 have any place in TGC 2019. So we can disagree on that. I just think the style of play in the games are so different, and there's so many courses that are made with TGC 2 and 3 in mind, that I just don't think that most courses that were built for TGC 1 deserve a place on tour. I know there are some exceptions. I know that, like, Magnolia National was made on TGC 1. Like, I talked about this earlier with G-Dog. But this course was not built with this swing in mind. I'll just put it that way. It's not built with this game in mind. It's got really tight greens. It's got all these different fucking tiers. It's designed for target golf and, like, landing and spinning and stopping, which you can't really do in this game. It's designed for 3 irons to be fully lofted. Like, it's not designed with this game in mind. So that's it. Yeah. Birdie. Cheers. That's fine. I don't need you to agree with me. I'm just giving you my feedback. Go in. Ah, oh, bummer. There's a par. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to jump to the... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to play my generation round against G-Dog. Probably throw his ghost up. Have some fun with this. Battle of the Generations. So this week, it's week 3. We're doing our 1v1. I'm playing G-Dog this week. So it should be fun. The old Conservatory Club. Is that you, Matt? All right, Dolly. Later, man. That's right. Go old people. That's right. All right, we're going to add a ghost. Add G-Dog, since I'm playing him directly. Add to group. Here we go. See if I can beat him. That's a good drive to start things off. Don't forget my screenshot. I know, I'm the worst with that. Oh, I gotta turn order off. I definitely don't want to watch him. All right. Oh, it's a par 5. Jesus. It's a really long course. Oh, that's not fast. Oh, this stupid game. Of course. I couldn't add a better swing either. That's a good question. I don't know if it is stroke or match. Cappy? Matt, is it stroke or match? So I blame him. Look at this shot out of the bunker, boys. Mm-hmm. Stroke play. Okay. Good to know. Oh, it's match play. Scored as a match. Oh, man. G-Dog's in. All right, I got to make this to have the hole. Tough. Brutal. Brutal first putt here. Let's see here. Stupid fucking game. It didn't break at all. That's great. It's amazing. It's amazing to me that in a game, a golf game, that's in its 3rd iteration, that has had the best putting in video game history, could somehow ruin the putting in this game. And HP did it. The putting is no longer very good in this game. And it sucks to even say that, but it's okay now. It used to be excellent, spectacular, and the highlight of the game, and now it's just, it's okay. It's passable now. But hey, you know what? They got the PGA license and they have 2K on board, so what do they care? Oh, G-Dog. All right, he left the window open here. Boy, oh boy. 21, 22, 23, 64. All right, let's take a look at this. Ah, that's a good putt. I'll see if G-Dog makes this. Oh, oh, he did, of course. So I'm still down one. Another par 5, huh? Finally hit a fairway. Stupid hop there. Yeah, it's going pretty well, man. It's stressful. It's really stressful, man. Sales is just stressful. Get in. I needed that. All right, there we go. There's a bird. Cheers. Thanks for asking. Oh boy. The same thing he did. Ha. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay, he gave me a little window here. Gave me a window. Come on, ball. Be close. I like it. Oh, what kind of hop is that? I got screwed right there. Oh no. Didn't break. Somehow that ball didn't break. And now I'm down 2. Because this game loves to just fist fuck me. So stupid. Why are beads moving when it doesn't break? It's alright. They have the PGA license, so they're fine. It's validation of their shittiness. Stop. Definitely putting this. Okay. G-Dog's by. Yeah, that's a tough putt coming back, too. So, let's see what happens here. Let's take a look at it. Go in. Ah, of course. Really? Boy. Go in. Oh, there we go. Thank you, G-Dog. All right, I'm down a hole. Oh, no. That wasn't slow. Bounce off the cart path or something. Give me a kick. Roll. I like it. Okay, I got a little bit of an opening here. Okay, 22 feet. Get in. Yes. Birdie time. We're tied up. Cheers. I like it. At least I thought we were. I thought that was a birdie. Did I not birdie that? Or was I +1? I'll check the scorecard next. Oh, I pulled it. There we go. Good shot there. Does G-Dog go in? Oh, he made it. That son of a bitch, G-Dog. Oof. What do we do here? Yeah, you know what? I assumed. Did they lose again tonight? I had a feeling. You know, I've been talking about this to my buddies for the last few weeks. Like, it's just how baseball is, you know? I mean, we've seen this a few times. People get out, they come out of spring training, they hot, and, you know, this is a team that I expected to lose 100 games, and now they may only lose 90, but they're not a good team, you know? They're surprising, and it's awesome they came out to this hot start, but to assume they would sustain this, I think, is a bit optimistic. Go in. I needed that. So, you know, we'll see. Baseball's weird. they've definitely been playing above their heads. And the funny part is they were 13-2, and they probably were actually 15-0. What's crazy? But they've got all these guys that are, that are playing above career numbers, and there's a reason these guys bat 270, and it's because they're not going to bat 400. You know what I mean? What's up, Hunter Ham? Probably at least another 9 holes. I don't know, another 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Yep, 13-6. Still in a good spot, I mean, again, they're fine, but their offense, this is the thing too, right? Pitching beats good offense. It has been this way since the dawn of baseball, and it will be this way until I die and beyond. Good pitching beats good hitting every time in baseball. So, even though they've played a couple of good teams, but like, let's be honest, they played Boston, who is at this point awful. I mean, they're terrible. And then they played the Royals, who are bad. They played the White Sox, who are bad. They played the Angels, who are bad. So it's also scheduling. I guess they played the A's, who are okay, but opening day, who really knows? They're in Japan. I mean, that's like Ichiro land. Those 2 games. That's pretty emotional for them with Ichiro. And one of those games, they won extra innings, so they could have easily lost one of them. 2 of the games against the Royals, they kind of snuck out with a W. And again, they blew 2 games too, so those kind of cancel each other out. But oh well, we'll see how it goes. I think they're gonna maybe come back down to earth here in the next month, and even if they play 500, they'll be playing above their pay grade. But they've been fun. It's been a fun watch. I care a lot more, I can tell you that, than I ever thought I would. So, we'll see. But I think there's still a 70 to 75 win team. Fellow Puppet, exactly. I mean, again, I think the Astros series, it went about the way I expected. I thought they'd win 1. I thought they'd go 1-2 against them. Then they got swept. But and the Astros are good, and the Mariners are just not that talented. They're playing out of their minds, but that doesn't mean that in a 6-month baseball season, you know what I mean? Like that's all going to average out. Yeah, right. Yeah, 70-92. I think 70 to 75 wins is probably pretty realistic for them. Their pitching is atrocious. Their bullpen is awful. So, and they don't have an ace. I mean, I like Marco Gonzalez, but he's not an ace. Felix is a shell of himself. That Kikuchi kid gets rocked. He's probably a 3 or 4 starter as of right now. Yeah, he'll be good in a couple years, but right now he's getting the feel for it. He hits Kikuchi has given up some of the hardest hit home runs I've seen in years. Man, that guy just gets rocked at times. So like I said, he's a 3 or 4, But to be fair, this team was completely gutted. They're built to win in 3 to 4 years, and that's just what they are. I mean, the fact they came out of the gates red hot, I think, is a surprise. But I think 4 months from now, they'll be about where we expected them to be. They might be a little bit better than that, but it'll even out. That's just what baseball does. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that they traded Paxton. The guy they got, the kids they got for him, I guess, are really good. Really, really good in the minors. They're just not playing yet. Like I said, this team is built to win in 2022. You know what I mean? I mean, look, the Astros are really good right now, but they had 300 lost seasons in a row, and they were the laughingstock of baseball for 10 years. So that's what it takes to be good in baseball. You have to draft right. You have to hit on the guys too. You know, it's not a given. But the Cubs did it. The Red Sox, to a certain extent, kind of did it. The Astros did it. There's a few of these teams that went a few years, 100 losses. The Boston didn't, but they had some good draft picks. They got a couple of the interleague or the international guys. You know, yeah, Justice Sheffield. He's going to be really good. There's another guy they got from one of the other trades. Maybe it was the Mets. There's two guys they got from the Mets that are studs. An outfielder, I think two outfielders actually. Maybe it was a pitcher and outfielder. But they got 3 or 4 guys this summer that are going to be really, or supposed to be. I mean, who knows? It's baseball, but they're supposed to be really good in 2 to 3 years. So there you go, the Indians. So, you know, like I said, it's been fun and it'll be entertaining, you know, over the next month or so. But I think what we'll find out as we get into June and July that they're going to be the team we thought they were. They'll probably trade Encarnacion. They'll trade Jay Bruce. You know, they'll get rid of them. I think that was the plan all along. They'll get a few extra bats in there. I mean, if Encarnacion is at the All-Star break batting 300 and has, you know, 25 jacks or 20 home runs, he'll be gone. They have no reason to keep that guy. He's like 35. A lot of Astros. I know. We were just talking about that, man. They're good. They're good. Known commodity at this point. Altuve is a stud. Half their team is a stud. They have great pitching. They're a World Series contender. It is what it is. The Mariners are not. And they never were supposed to be. Go in. Oh, it's close. You know, I think that they'll win some games they shouldn't, and they'll be disruptive and they'll kind of be around, but the M's will fall back to earth a bit. Like we were just talking about, they'll be 70, 75 wins is probably pretty realistic, and I would have told you 65, 60 before they started so hot. Yeah, see, fellow puppet, you guys can share the Astros. But the Astros will be there in the end. They'll likely win the AL West, and they'll be in the playoffs. Maybe try to avoid that wild card 1-game playoff, which is stupid. Shot put. Wow, that broke a lot. I had no chance. It didn't break it all off of my club face. I've been complaining about that for months. This game, you know, my putting is not as good in this game, and it's because of how the ball reacts off the club face. The putting is not as good in this game. They made changes, and it's just the putting took a step back. I don't care what anybody says. The putting is just not as good in this game than it was in TGC 1 and TGC 2. Especially since the October update, which completely ruined the putting on Master. Kick left. Come on, be close. Get down. Well, hit that pretty well. There's another thing I'd like to talk about in Major League Baseball. And the game will not progress until they allow this to happen. Can we please stop letting umpires call balls and strikes? I mean, it is the dumbest thing. I watched, I paid attention a bit more. I mean, I watched a lot of the Mariners games. They're kind of on and whatever, but like the amount of balls and strikes that they get wrong on a nightly basis is fucking embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, and it completely changes the complexity of an at bat, and then a game because of that. Like the difference between 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 is immense in baseball. 3 and 1 to 2 and 2, like it is. I mean, first off, I'll say human error. Like they actually get it right a lot more than you would assume, but the amount of times they get a call wrong is just inexcusable. When you have technology that can do it for them, there is no reason why umpires should be calling balls and strikes. I watched the game the other day with Marco Gonzalez. I think it was the Houston game. It was Marco Gonzalez, and then I don't know who was pitching for Houston, but Marco Gonzalez had so many balls that were strikes that were called balls, and then the other pitcher had so many balls that were called strikes. It completely changes the game. And the fact that Major League Baseball is okay with this is why nobody watches fucking baseball anymore. Like, I just fix your game. I don't care if it's been there since 1900s. You need to fucking adjust. And I love baseball, and I've played baseball since I was 8. I played in college. I've played at the highest levels for the most part my entire life, and I am not a casual baseball fan. And I watch these games and I watch these umpires make bad balls and strike calls, and it drives me insane knowing that they have technology that fixes their problem and they refuse to embrace it. As a pitcher growing up, I disagree. I pitched my whole life. I can't anymore because my arm snapped while pitching. I disagree. Like, it's either a ball or it's a strike. That's just what it is. There's no, like, oh, well, that because I hit my spot, that's 3 inches outside, I get a call. You know, like, I also hit too. And I can tell you right now as a hitter that there's nothing more annoying than getting rung up on a ball that's a ball when it's actually a ball and you're the only one that knows it. Or I'm sorry, maybe the umpire's the only one that thinks it's a strike. How stupid is that? Think about this. In football, right? The guy dives for a first down. And then he runs up, like the guy runs up and spots it. And it's either a first down or it's not because of what the ref saw. Like why isn't that either a first down or it's not? Like, put chips in the ball and figure it out. you know? I just feel like in 1900 and 1880, when they started playing baseball, all we had were human beings. And it was fine. Humans make mistakes. That's cool. But it's 2019, and we can actually make up for some of that bullshit. Like, they have technology that makes up for that. So why don't we just get the call right? It's just like in football, I get so pissed off when they're like, oh, well, what was the call in the field? Isn't that why we have replay? Like, why does the call in the field have any impact on the replay? Like, it drives me insane. Well, the call in the field is a catch, so they need evidence to overturn it. It's like, isn't that why we have replay? Because human beings aren't cameras? And it's no fault to the umpires. Again, it's actually pretty amazing how often umpires get it right. Well, that's fine, Bone Man. You can jump to another stream. I don't really care. Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, I mean, there's other options. Go in. Just over it. All right, so G-Dog left an opening here. All right, come on, ball. Damn. All right, we'll see if he makes this chip. Shot put. That's right, Cappy. All right, here we go. Go in. Nice. I guess I tied him, huh? Right? No? Yes? Oh, I forgot to take a look at the scorecard. Fellow Puppet, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Cheers. All right, I got an opening here. I got to make this. Because I think this might square us up. I think this might square us up here. That's in. Boom. All right, let's take a look at the scorecard. So I'm down 1, down 2, down 1, square, 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 down 1, square, even, up 1. I'm up 1 right now. Right? Am I looking at that right? Yeah, that's right. Down 1, even, even. Down 2, even. Up 1, up 2, even, even. Down 1, even. Up 1, up 2. Or up, I'm sorry, even, up 1. I'm +1 right now. I appreciate that, fellow puppet. You know, look, I'm never going to hold a gun to anyone's head and tell them that they have to watch my streams. I know I get on rants and I bitch a lot, and that's fine. It's kind of my brand, I guess. And it's not that I embrace it, it's just kind of what happens sometimes. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Sorry, I apologize for complaining. Conversation popped up, and here we are. Like, I was just talking about shit. If you don't want to watch, you don't want to watch. If you want to watch, awesome. I appreciate you. What's up, Lord Octavius? Sorge? What's up, man? Good to see you. RW 3, exactly how we thought it would go down, man. We talked about this a couple nights ago, and here we are. Seahawks had their quarterback. They had to pay a little more than I'd like, but it is what it is. As I said earlier on my other rant that I had, I would rather be a team that has a quarterback, even though they overpaid, than have a team that doesn't have one. 100%. Because either way, if you have a team that doesn't have a quarterback, or you have a team that does, that you're maybe paying more than you should, you still have to draft right, you have to sign the right free agents, and you have to get injury luck. So I'll take my chances with our dub, and we'll go. We'll just see what happens. And I know you, as a Cardinals fan, can respect the fact that you would take a quarterback in a heartbeat. So, get down. I don't understand why those fly so far. Man, that gets frustrating. All right, 39. Go in. Oh, it's close. I saw the trade with the Giants and us, and I'm like, there's no way it's ever happening. Oh, is that the Rosen to the Giants, and you guys are taking Kyler Murray? Is that now back on? I have a feeling that's going to happen, man. You might want to start embracing Kyler Murray as your quarterback. And I don't love it, but you know, it's hard to say you hate that yet. This is my problem with Kyler Murray, is I feel like he's not as good as people think he's going to be, or is. Like, these comparisons to Russell Wilson, I just don't think those are true. Um, so it's like, boy, I don't know. Oh, I got you. Okay. The hypothetical rumors. Yeah, I heard those too, man. We talked about that last time, I think last week. So I'm glad that that's all bunk. For better or for worse, we got little Russ Wilson coming back, and it's probably going to cost us a player or two because of his salary. But like I said, that's just what it is in football right now, and we'll just see where it goes. I'd rather have a quarterback than not, but it could cause problems. It could. You know, like Frank Clark. I mean, Frank Clark might be gone now because of this, or they might keep him. I don't know, but there's no way there's no fallout because of the fact that you're paying your quarterback $10 million more than than the other guys the other people in the league are. Roll in, go in. Oh, I needed that. Damn. I also believe so. All right, so I think right now we're square. 3 holes to go. G-Dog and I are in a good match right now. Ba-doom doom ch. There's a good drive. There's a good drive. We should be good there. 3 holes, all square. G-Dog and I. Up 5. Oh, he's on too. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, that hurt. He's probably going to make his putt now, huh? Don't go in. Don't go in. Oh, he missed it. Wow. Get down. Shit. I didn't do myself any favors here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Nope. I kind of pushed that too. Shit. Okay, down 1, 2 to go. I feel like I got over penalized for that approach shot. I really do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Laying up. Oh, G-Dog almost went in the water right there. That'd have been nice. Oh, where does he go here? What a good shot by him. He's killing me right now. God damn it, G-Dog. You son of a bitch. My favorite part is how the wind didn't really do much on that. Miss it. Ah, shit. Well, this is for the match right here. This is for the match. No pressure. Go in. Oh, yes. Cheers. That was pretty clutch, boys and girls. That was pretty clutch. All right, here we go. I got to win this hole. Holy shit. That was awesome. That was Tiger-esque. All right, where does he go here? Oh, he's in the bunker, guys. Okay. I got an opening. I got to clutch up here. 169 is my distance. Uh-oh. Ooh, we're all right. Oh, God, get down. Man, that ball flew. Oh, it's stuck up there. Of course. Damn it. I think I got to make this chip to win it. Or to tie, I mean. I got to make this. Nope. Damn. Hey, what's up, Stingray? Unless he misses this. Yeah, he didn't. Bummer. That was kind of anticlimactic, huh? I can't believe how far that ball flew, too. Shoot. No, not match play online. That was a good match, though, you know? Let's take a look at this. Down 1, down 2, up or down 1, even, even, down 1, even, up 1, even, down 1, even. Yeah, I lost by a shot, or by 1 hole. Damn. That stings. That definitely stings right there. Damn, it was a good match though, G-Dog. Cheers to you, man. That hole number 16 is gonna kill me. I feel like I got over penalized on that left to right wind. Fuck. Oh well. Hole number 17, that putt was pretty legit. So. All right, guys. I think I got one more round of golf in me here. I feel like I want to keep playing. I got one more round of golf. What do you guys want to see? I could jump in and play around on the PGA, just because. See what course they're playing this week. Thanks, Stingray. RBC Heritage. Let's do it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We got 12 in the chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending some of your Tuesday/Wednesday with me. Minus 40. Yeah, seriously. Hilton Head. What's that mean? Yeah, I was a little slow coming through. I feel like very slow might be a little bit wrong, but I was definitely slow coming through. I'm playing the first round of the PGA event. I don't even know why they even give you the chipping percentage on your lie, because it has no bearing on what happens. It's so stupid. Oh, Hilton Heads then. Got it. Get up there. Mm-hmm. Hilton Head is normally much more. Whatever, dude. There we go. There's a birdie. Cheers. It's for Lord Octavius. No, I lost by 1 hole. Actually, we were all square on 16 or on 15. I'm sorry, 3 holes to play, all square. I bogeyed 16 and he parred it, and then we both birdied 17 and we went into 18. I was down 1 and we tied. We both parred it. So I had a chip to tie and I missed it. It's a really good match, though. It's a good match. I think G-Dog and I are pretty evenly matched up. Oh boy. Yeah, course was pretty tough. I think my other favorite part of this game is that they still don't have a bunker shot. That's good. Vegas giving it to San Jose tonight. Oh, hockey. Nice. Damn. That broke a lot. I feel like every single NHL playoff game goes 7 games, or a series, I mean, goes 7 games. Here, we're gonna lay up. There's not even a reason to hit this. Oh no. Nah, we're all right. Well, that time the percentage made a difference. This time it won't, though. Damn it. Well, I didn't aim it. Didn't fade it enough. It'll be all right, though. I'll just pop this one out of here. Apparently that didn't fly far enough. Oh my God, I just can't get over how bad the putting turned in this game. Come on. Ah, damn. That wasn't very slow. I think I got frame rate chunked right there. That's what happened. All right, Cappy, it was good to see you, man. I appreciate you as always. Thanks for the sub again. Cheers to you, my friend. We'll see you next week. Damn. So close. Just barely missing some of these. Of course. Of course the percentage mattered that time. Why wouldn't it have? Go in. Ah, so close. That was a little slow coming through. I was slow coming through. Fuck. Stop. Almost missed it. Ah. This game. Go in. Go in. Ah. Close. That was almost a shot right there. Why is it so far left? I just... This game frustrates me to no end. Falling on deaf ears. I don't know why I even talk about it anymore. Like, just aggravating. I get so aggravating playing games where developers are just idiots. Close. It'll be alright. It might have been a touch slow. I didn't feel like I was that slow, but that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that one. I don't really feel like that was fast either, but whatever. And of course, just like the fast basically cost me a birdie putt. Even though it didn't feel like it was fast, it was a really good swing. Of course. like this. Come on, land soft, land soft. Nice. Got it. Birdie time. Cheers. Run ball. Run, run, run. Give me a kick right. Kick right. Nice. This should get up and then go right. Go right. Nice. Go down there. All right, there we go. I think this is an eagle right here. Eagle putt. Nice. I'm thinking maybe green line to the right. It's uphill though, so it's not going to break as much. Right here. I think this is the line. Close. Well, tap in bird. I'll take it. Cheers. Is this tree really going to be in the way here? Okay. Shit. Too far. Way too far. Because this game doesn't have a bunker shot. Nope. I swear to you, right to left putts break so much more than left to right putts. We might be okay. I thought I lost that right. Oh, slow down. Stop. Yeah. I'm gonna putt this. Go in. Oh, fitting. It's fitting that I would barely miss. Ah, bummer. All right, there we have it. Nice solid +7. That's awful. I kind of ripped through that course a little bit. I didn't play all that well, but I feel like I spent my time doing anything. But oh well. It was a fun night. We had 4 rounds that got put through tonight, so appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's go through the roll call here. Fellow Puppet with 50 bits. Thank you so much. G-Dog 100 bits. Thank you. Catcherman 30 bits. JW Texan 1 bit. Luckbox and Cappy both subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had 2 shots for you guys. I appreciate you. Victory Lane Sports, Eric 25 bits. Catch him at another 10 bits. And that's where the night ends. good solid almost 3 hours of golf tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging around, watching, spending some of your Tuesday and Wednesday with me. I'm here every Tuesday night playing the golf club. I also will periodically stream some other things throughout the week. So please follow if you want to watch. If you don't, that's cool. You can lurk, you can hang out, you can stop by some other time. All are welcome. Sorge, thanks so much. JW Texan, Stingray, thanks for hopping in a little bit late. Appreciate you. And we will see you next time here. Take care.